We can work it out. Don't give up on us, baby. We can still come through. That was David Soul. Don't give up on us, baby. From the K-Light 101. Baby. Damn, damn. Justice. Bodies take over. Damn, damn. City of, city of, city of, city of love. Down, 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 down. Well, we stopped by a musician's place. We really didn't check out the video. We should. Maybe we should. Cousin singing. Somebody didn't like something I may have said, but I say a little prayer for you. Yeah, I say a little prayer for you. I still don't know where I hear that song sometimes. It's like, it's a really good beat. Something like working together. It was just, I still, I've been busy with a lot of things. And sometimes, we're just thinking about something else. I mean, there's a lot of that. I mean, if anything, I think, I'm a little bit cutting edge right now. I mean, in my my kind of like my grouping, or however you want to label it. People that I knew growing up and all that kind of stuff, or just the friends, people that know me. I mean, of course, you can get people can get really tired of people. They can get really sick of people. It's like and then like subconsciously they're saying, well, it's probably best I just get rid of this person. It's just not doing it for me. I mean, they say, I know what I need, and I need it to be about like about getting these things. I mean, there was a beautiful novel I read. I remember when I was going to school. Yes, we'll just leave it at that, man. We don't want to give out too much personal information. As one of our cousins even said it this morning. It's like, it's a good thing I didn't go out there, because I was going to go out there and start this video, and like clockwork, there goes my neighbor. He goes to work early. Hard-working guy. I wonder if he listens to me on YouTube. I mean, he's not on Facebook no longer. I mean, maybe he still has his account, maybe he deactivated or something like that. But we got along fine and dandy. At times, especially with his friends, especially when he first moved here. It was like a breath of fresh air. He came from up in the Berg, and where a few of my relatives grew up. A nice place up there, very nice. I mean, first they used to live sort of like on 116th, and they moved up like to 120th. And a beautiful backyard and all that kind of stuff. It's just gorgeous. And it's nice. They're into very like country kind of antiquish kind of stuff, farming and all that beautifulness. But anyways, don't want to give out too much. So yes, like I said, there just seems to be this thing where you just know, because I'm not getting that much action. I used to get a lot of action, but the thing is to stop and pause. Stop. Realize that it's just a phase, and consider all the things that are going on. It's been really hard. The right word. I mean, just think about this. There's like 18,000. I'm not trying to like lay anything big on anyone right now, but there's like 18,000 warheads I believe. I was listening to something on Sunday. It wasn't the news. It wasn't nothing like that. It wasn't the radio. It was just something. Just like to keep it between myself. But something like some people like once a week. They do something. They go to like listen to something to help them. In their life. Whatever. Like yesterday, I stopped and I had my little Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and I just stopped in a human service facility. I was just curious, to see if they needed anyone there, and I heard some nice things about the place. And the gentleman, very nice gentleman, told me to come back on Monday, and it was so nice. And the one thing that he said that really made me think, really made me think. Um, there's certain people that say stuff. I mean, after it was all said and done, he's like, "Have a blessed day." I like that. I shook his hand and everything. I mean, his heart is in the right place. I mean, sometimes kind words, stuff like that is at the right time. It could help. It could make people stop and think. It's like with everything going on and everything. Sometimes there was something else. I was over at the market. I don't know what day it was. Well, today is Monday, 22nd. I will say Friday or something like that. All irrelevant. But this guy, I remember when I used to like bet the ponies up at OTB. I used to go back and forth, all the OTBs. And I remember this guy. Geez, I wish I can. His name may or may not come to me. But I mean, this is going back a ways. But I mean, like when I was winning and stuff, he was so friendly. He was always around people, saying good luck, wishing him all this kind of stuff and everything. And I mean, he was a better, a better himself, better, he betted. Um, but he reminded me of someone. One of my first jobs, one of them. I mean, I had many, like when I started off when I was young. But I remember working at this restaurant. And there was this guy Harold, and he had a rich mom. And he was always like loud and like always having tantrums and everything. Especially in the diner and stuff. I want this, I want that, I want this. His mother was like inherited a lot of money, and he was at the time maybe in his 40s or something like that, and it was awkward. There was something about him. There was like I said, this immaturity, this latchiness, this off the handle kind of thing. But I remember he used to always have fits and everything. The whole restaurant used to like look. He used to storm out. He used to be like theatrical. This was before I went to acting school and all that kind of stuff. But again, I based this show, on Troy. I thought at the time when I started this, I thought like all these characters were gonna come out because anyone who grew up around here, family, friends, relatives, everybody, the whole 9 yards, they know. They know that we had like amazing characters, in our childhood and in the later years and all that kind of stuff, etc., etc. But this guy, he said, "How you doing?" Like I always see him at the market, and he hasn't aged. That's the thing. I mean, he's a little chubby guy and all that kind of stuff, and I mean, at the time, he was like big. Just you could tell it, like that gambling, like that free money. And we were joking a little bit with Rod and Johnny about the devil's cabbage and all that, with the Maui Wowie and stuff like that. You do what you gotta do, whatever works. I learned that some years ago, and when I was I had to go to a little place, to get a little help, on an issue that I had. Yes, it was gambling and stuff like that, but again, it's the past. You got to learn. If you don't learn from things, if something happens in your life, if there's some kind of situation or something you're experiencing, something you are experiencing, and if you don't change courses, if you just like do the same thing over and over and expect different results, well, where's it gonna get you? going to take a break right now. We'll be right back and try to figure out some things here.